Hello and welcome, my name is Clown and today's game is called Ero Manager. Now, the name might almost imply that it's like a manager type game, like Idle Manager, but I just want to just sweep those thoughts to the side because this is the adult game, okay? We don't find those types of games here. This is the kind of game I could make because essentially what you do is you Flappy Bird and then you see your Ero Manager. And that's it. Now, we usually don't care about the gameplay here because at the end of the day, it is just about the adult content. So is the Ero Manager actually, bussin'? Well, before I tell you guys about that, I have to talk about the fucking gameplay first because, I literally told you what it is. You got a Flappy Bird. It's literally Flappy Birds, but bad. To be fair, was Flappy Birds ever good? Sure, it was. Actually, it was fine. It was a mobile game. It was a mobile game that was enjoyable to play, and this is just a worse version of that because it's not even. It just feels bad. It literally feels bad to play. The jumping is weird. They tried to do some things. It's not randomly generated, and some of the there's this one point where they try to make they have little drafts that can carry you faster, and there's this one part where they try to use an updraft, except it just glitches. I think it glitches out where it's unintended. If you try to jump while you're in the updraft, it just fucking launches you up and you hit the ceiling. So you kind of have to almost take a bit of a guess as to when the updraft ends, so that you don't accidentally die. And I don't think that was I think it's just a problem with that. It's usually the drafts are usually used horizontally, not vertically. Either way, basically it's not good. It really isn't good. However, I will say I always bitch and moan about the fact that some games it just takes way too goddamn long to get to anything. This game doesn't do that since it's simple. The levels are small. And sometimes they literally have I'm pretty sure you have a functional skip. Some games let you skip levels, but you don't actually get anything for it. I think this game has a functional skip. I didn't skip anything because it's not that hard. It's very short, so yeah. So what about the actual, the meat and bones of these games, the essential structure, the vitamins, the genome of this game, the memes, the H content. So it's good. It is really good, actually. It's nice and clean. Nothing super amazing, but it's the kind of clean art you want to see with really nice poses. Everything looks right, and your Ero Manager is red and she has horns, and I like that. And there is plenty of sauce there. Actually, there is a total of I think 10 things that you can look at, and yeah. The game may not be amazing or anything, but at the very least, it does have a nice wealth of H content to make up for. To be fair, okay, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. It's been too long since I've made a video. No one really gives a shit about the gameplay. At the end of the day, you just want to pay for porn for some fucking reason. It's the weird thing where I'm completely down to pay for this, but I'm not down to pay for Bang Bros or something. Or Brazzers. What the fuck is Bang Bros? I mean Brazzers. I think Bang Bros is the same, but yeah, the H content here is actually really nice. I'm actually currently scrolling through it, and it's really good. Everything looks nice. The little animations don't look too bad or anything. They're not she's not waving fucking everywhere like she's in space or anything. Someone's moving her up and down or anything. It all looks really good, and there's a decent amount of interactivity within the scenes and a decent variation in the scenes, which is always very much appreciated. And the character, she looks good. She looks very good. I am very happy. She is an office lady, and I think people like big voluptuous office ladies, and getting to see them in various states of undress and action. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. It is actually it's nice payoff for the generally not too interesting gameplay, and I enjoyed my time with this. Now, it was a very short amount of time that I didn't really think too much about, but it was good. Now, to be fair, as I will always say, most of these games are never actually worth the money. I think this game was only a little under I think it was $3, which actually A little side tangent, you can just dip the fuck out if you want here, but this is like one of the things where I was thinking, it's like, if I were to ever actually try and make my own H game, this is literally the template I would follow. This game like literally is, this is a simple template you can follow. Take some kind of very simple ass gameplay and like try and drag it out a little bit. Like I did say that it was relatively quick, but there's 30 levels of that you got to do. Now the thing about me, whenever I have games that are this short, is that I'll do all the levels first and then I'll look at the content, instead of doing, you know, every 3 levels unlocks a scene. So you got to do 3 levels and then you can look at it. That's how it's well spread out. Whereas I'll just do all 30 levels at the same time and then get all 10 scenes to do with what I like. But it kind of goes with that thing where I could just try and find some really simple gameplay loop, or create some very simple gameplay loop, make that game, and then just hire someone to make the art. I guess the only problem is if you want to make like, you know, 10 CGs, it might actually be very expensive to do that, like upwards of like a couple $100s to hire someone to do all of them. And like, I guess at that point, if you say sell the game for like $3, like this game, you'd have to sell like a couple hundred, which I don't know if that would be easy or hard. I don't know. I've got really off topic. This is just something I was thinking about because it sounds like a fun idea to try, that I may actually try one day. But for now, I can plan it out and maybe eventually try it out and turn it into a video. That'd be awesome. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was actually a pretty decent game, at least in terms of the H content, not the gameplay. And I'll see you guys next time.